Sherry Cold's version of Oklahoma. They took a Texas two-step to start conference play and finished 1-1. They lost a heartbreaker 78-68 in Waco, but came back up the road against TCU in Fort Worth. Struggled through most of the game, but did end up winning a 78-65 comeback victory over the Horned Frogs. We'll break into both of those matchups coming up next, only right here, Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away. The top-seeded and defending regular season Big 12 champs, Baylor Bears, hosted Oklahoma and got a big 10-point win over the Sooners, as the Bears were just a little bit too much for the Sooner Schooner. In the first two quarters of the 78-68 victory for Baylor, in the first two quarters, the first half, Oklahoma shot 37.5% from inside the arc and 25.0% from three-point line, while Baylor shot 48.5% from inside the arc and 12.5% from three-point line. The final two quarters were the second half. Oklahoma shot 41.9% from inside the arc and 50.0% from three-point line, but Baylor shot 46.7% from inside the arc and 66.7% from outside the arc. For the whole game, or all four quarters, Oklahoma shot 39.7% from inside the arc and 38.5% from outside the arc, while Baylor shot 47.6% from inside the arc and 35.7% from three-point line. The stat leaders in this ballgame: Peyton Little led all teams in point. Led the Oklahoma Sooners in points. Number 10, Peyton Little, had 19 points in this ball game. Also led the team in assists, as number 10, Peyton Little, had 6 dimes. And rebounds went to Kaylon Williams. Number 42, Kaylon Williams, had 9 rebounds. The shot of the game was when 3 of Peyton's 19 points, as the three-pointer in the third quarter gets the Sooners back in the game with a score of 53-50, but Baylor still in favor. The Sooners then made the short trip from Waco to Fort Worth for the midweek game, where they played TCU. But the Sooners win a classic game against a game Horned Frogs club, 78-65 in Fort Worth. First two quarters, the first half, Oklahoma shot 36.4% from inside the arc and 25.0% from the outside the arc, while TCU shot 45.7% from inside the arc and 54.5% from outside the arc as we go to intermission. After the second two quarters, or the second half, the Oklahoma Sooners shot 45.7% from inside the arc and 22.2% from outside the arc, while TCU shot 33.3% from inside the arc and 40% from outside the arc. As far as the full game is concerned, Oklahoma shot 41.2% from inside the arc and 23.8% from three-point line, while TCU shot 40.7% from inside the arc and 50.0% from three-point line. The statistical leaders in this ballgame, points in the ballgame went to number 42, Kaylon Williams. They started going inside to her, and she had 18 points in this ballgame. The assist leader was number 2, Tiana Edwards, 9 dimes. And Kaylon Williams ends the game as the rebounding leader. Number 42, Kaylon Williams, had 10 boards. The shot of the game was when Derico Wyatt gets an assist from number 2, Tiana Edwards. And not only that, but Wyatt also hits the 2-point shot to give the Sooners their second lead in the ball game, and their first lead in the second half, 63-61. Sooners, of course, as we all know, the Sooners hold on for the 78-65 victory. The Oklahoma Sooners will now play the Kansas State Wildcats in their midweek game, and those dreaded Oklahoma State Cowgirls on Saturday. Looking for the preview on that coming up soon. Thanks for guys for watching. My name's Harry James. You can find me on Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or tweet me at Sooner_fan_OK. Thanks for watching, everybody, and Boomer Sooner, everybody. Take care.